We go. Hello there, my name's Harry the Piano and welcome to Acapellahaha, the show that tests your musical knowledge, your reactions, your singing skills, and judging by last week's episodes, your ability to dispense eye-watering amounts of profanity. Still, I've looked at the viewing figures and 20,000 of the fuckers can't be wrong, so good job, team, keep it up. Today we have scoured all corners of the virtual world and we've come up with 4 of the finest, internet's finest, up-and-coming comedians and vloggers. We've got 2 stalwarts who've been with us since the very beginning of this project, simply days ago, and we've got 2 sparkling new virgins. So, guys, welcome all. I hope you have a wonderful time, and let's just meet the players quickly. We're going to start off. Stephanie Aird, Miss Stephanie Aird. Say hello, Steph. Last week's winner, Stephanie, wiped the floor with all comers. She's also responsible for my missus walking around all week singing, "First I was afraid, I was shittified." So,
oh my God.
So thanks, Stephanie, for that. When you go down a Stephanie rabbit hole, it's a dangerous thing, as an entire morning can very easily disappear watching her videos. I sat listening to your conundrum with the pound shop today, Steph, because you bought some Kylie shorts that cost £3 in Poundland, with tears running down my face. I have to say, this is why the BBC have been knocking at her door. Anyway, Steph, my love, apart from being skint from Poundland, how's your week been? How are you?
It's all right.
So good. All right. I loving a monosyllabic answer. Okay, that won't last long. Let's move on swiftly. Thank you, Steph. Ellie Norcross. Hi, Ellie, darling. How are you?
Norcliffe. I'm all right,
Ellie,
thanks.
As you can see from her magnificent bow, Ellie is our undisputed queen of merchandise. She's funny and ridiculously lovable all at the same time, which is impressive multitasking chops. Ellie, just to go off piece for a second, yeah, men do get that cheese grater feet thing you were talking about. I mean, I'm an old git. Well, I'm an old git. I still play football once a week, and because we're a bit shit, we don't get to play on proper pitches. We have to play on Clapham Common, which is like a rock, and you have to wear boots with studs. And by the time you get to the pub, you know,
by the time you put your stilettos on.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, that's another story, but we'll get it in early. Okay. What I love about your story is, like, you know when someone's telling the truth, when they're for real, when it's just like, it's so heartfelt that it's rat-a-tat and it's coming out. And she was on such a fluent roll that in the middle of it, she says, "I felt like fucking Freddy Krueger had raised me fucking feet and made me walk over grit laced with vinegar."
Well, it did.
You have a genius for metaphor, but I'm not going to tell you. Anyway, how are you, Tootsie's love? You well?
I'm great. Yeah, they're still burning, but they're getting there.
Yeah, it will calm down eventually. Yeah, you need to take some soft shoes out to walk home in. Come on.
I think it's the extra weight I've piled on my little feet. Can't handle it. It's telling me I need to shift it.
Well, it doesn't show, love. We're all guilty of that to some extent.
Yeah,
anyway,
up.
So yeah, that's right. It's a merciful cutoff. Anyway, moving on. Number 3, anyway. James Barr. James, welcome, James.
Hey,
welcome to your debut on the show. James is a comedian and sass queen. Is making his debut on the show today, and he hosts the UK's #1 LGBTQ comedy podcast, A Gay and a Non-Gay, which won bronze in the British Comedy Podcast last year. Well done, congratulations. He's been described as rip-roaringly funny and ridiculously relatable. But actually, personally, I think the best compliment came from the Radio Times, which describes his podcast as the most fundamentally kind in all of Britain. If a national institution like that is describing you as fundamentally kind, James, mate, you have to be doing something right. I salute you. So bravo for that.
Thanks so much.
But that's enough schmaltzy bollocks. He also drives around in a camper van. Camper than what, James?
No, I do not drive in a camper van. I just went on holiday in a camper van this year because of Miss Rona. Okay. So I felt like it was the safest option, but it was terrifying. And I lost a croc. I left a croc in a random campsite in Oxfordshire. I'm very upset.
Oh God. That's what you need, Ellie. You need to give Ellie. You need Crocs. That's what it is. Sorry, other shows are available.
Oh no, there's a whole story with me and Crocs.
Okay, we'll delve into that anon, my love. Anyway, welcome, James, and welcome, Dave. Also, no one making his debut on the show. Dave is a multi-award-winning comedian, which loads of people say, but he actually lists his, and I checked them, and they're real, which is quite impressive. And one of his awards is for musical comedy. So now I'm impressed and nervous. But I listened to his rap about drinking in lockdown, and I laughed so much I thought he must be a good bloke. I particularly like the phrase "airport rules." That's just genius. Exactly. Yeah, but this is evening, but airport rules is great. I mean, let's going back to football. I was doing a football tour once, and we had a flight that was so stupidly early. We got there before any of the bars had opened. We had to wait for like the first one to open. Was that really posh seafood bar thing at the airport? You know. Yeah, that was like the first one that got it together and opened. And I'm like up there, $12 fizzes, please. 176 quid. That knocked me back. And I love the line, I'm sitting at home with a bottle of Merlot, tweeting Rishi Sunak, what the fuck is furlough? That is,
I never heard the word back in March, April when I did that song. Now I can't get out of my head.
Great rhyme. Anyway.
Not that I got any money from him.
But you're very welcome, mate. Are you up for this?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. Hello, Internet. Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do this. Guys, let's play Acapellahaha. I'll go through the rules very quickly. I know that Ellie and Steph are veterans, so they'll know what this is about. Guys, it's very, very simple. I've got a bunch of tunes in front of me here, all from different decades, and I'm going to start playing the intro at the beginning of each tune. And as soon as you recognize it, I believe we all have some kind of buzzer equivalent or some kind of noise peculiar to ourselves.
I honestly didn't know I needed a buzzer, so I've gone for the Hoover.
Lightsaber.
No, it's a Hoover.
I don't know what that big pink thing is, but I'm sure it'll come in very handy. So as soon as you recognize the song, folks, then just bang your implement, whatever it may be, and I will stop, and then you have to carry on singing a little bit. You don't have to carry on from where I've stopped. You can sing a bit of the chorus, just enough to convince us that you know what the tune is. Everybody understand the rules?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Excellent. I would actually give you a small clue before each tune. I'll tell you what decade it's from. Okay, but we do go 50s/60s because otherwise we just go through too many decades. Okay, and lovely Kane in background will keep the score, and at the end of each round, which is 4 tunes per round, he'll let us know who's in the lead. Right, let's go. Simple one to start off with. This is from the 60s.
Stephanie, dream lover, where are you?
I don't think that's right, Steph. I think you went a bit precipitate, love. You went a bit early.
Sure.
I'd only played 2 bars.
I think it is right. Maybe you played it wrong, darling.
Okay. Well, let me give a second go and see if you can get it a second time through. Okay. I love that you played it.
James.
Okay, I'm gonna. Stephanie was first in there. So says Kane. Go on, Steph.
Not about history. I know fuck all about geography.
Do you see what I mean about the profanity? But my favourite was don't know nout about history. That's written in Leeds. Beautiful. Okay, right. 1-0 Steph. The last week's winner roars into the lead there. Well done, Steph. Come on, guys. Get this together here. This is from the Naughties. Was that Steph again? I heard it. I heard 2 at once. It was Ellie. It was Ellie.
I just can't get you out. Me. No,
well,
me.
The chair has decided it was Ellie. Sorry, Steph.
Me.
Well done, Ellie. Yes, you're definitely right there. That was Kylie Minogue 2001. Can't get you out of my head.
My horn didn't work on the first press. Kane must have seen.
Guys, are you hearing everything all right? You hear the piano okay? I mean, it's just the girls are so sharp.
That sounded nothing like my Queen Kylie. No disrespect.
It's a pretty synthy track, and this is a piano. So
when I used to be a singer on stage, but
okay, this one, the first 4 bars of this are kind of slightly weird, and you won't recognise it. But as soon as the tune kicks in, you will get it. So be really ready to go quickly on this one. This is a classic from the 80s.
I can't find the button. I got it. Okay. Something. Oh, aha! Take on me. Take on me. It took me a while.
For a minute, I thought the industrial strimmer was going to let us down there, but no.
We're doing the Scandi lyrics there.
there's not many rules in this show, but one of them is you can't sing something.
What? No,
Okay.
I
know it's a bit
thing about the
picky. It's a bit
shitter,
picky.
and I can totally
get there in the end.
Thank you.
Actually, that's a fair point. I can't contest that at all. Well done. Everyone's on the board. Right? Come on, Dave. Your chance. Okay. Right. This is from the 90s. This is absolutely huge. Come on, Dave. You can step in now.
Come on, Dave.
Stephanie Edge, Wonderwall. Do every week.
We've only had 1 week. What do you mean every week? Every tune's been 1 week so far.
She rolled the dice. I respect that.
Yeah.
They is still. Give me Monica, Ellie, Dave, and the other one, and me, and Sue, and I'm straight at names. Monica, Ellison, Philippa Sue, Jacobel.
Yeah, you've got the lyrics. Any chance of the title, perhaps? It's got a number in it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the house gonna come alive. I said 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, all over again. 13,
all right, Steph. You've battered me into submission. I'll give you that one. That's fine. Mambo number 5. Mambo number 5. That was 1999.
I was always a fan of Mambo number 1, so I didn't get to 5. I was with these bandwagon jumpers coming in at 3, 4, and 5. I was there for Mambo number 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm an authentic. Yeah, like I was there for 1 up, 2 up, 3 up, 7 up. Forget that. Yeah. Okay. End of round 1. So have we got a leader here? Can we get a quick flash of who's in front here? Stephanie is winning. Okay, guys, you get in the hang of this now. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Yeah. Okay. So just jumping in quick, move straight on to round 2.
Limber up.
Okay.
Oh, some dust fell on me.
I thought you'd got it the wrong way up and caught yourself there.
Okay, we're going to the teens for this one. Be ready for this one. This is from the 2010s, 2011. I don't know what you call that decade. Is it the teens? The teens will have to do. Here we go.
Dave, you always knew. Bollocks. No, it's Arctic Monkeys.
It is.
You've had a few. Oh, I can't think what it's called.
Well, sorry, you don't have to get the title. You just have to convince us that you've recognised it.
Oh.
So I think that counts.
When you've had a few.
I think we're going to give him that one, team, aren't we?
Whoa!
I think it's good.
Yeah,
You're on the board. Everybody's on the board. That's the way I like it. Okay, moving swiftly on this. This is a classic. At least I'm in the right instrument here. How about listen to this? This is from the 70s.
Okay.
Hey! Is it Sing Me a Song? You're the piano man.
I am the piano man, and you're right.
Get up.
You're right. He really beat the intro there before even the tune came in.
Well played,
Dave. Yeah.
I thought it was Elton John.
On the ovaries.
Elton John, Billy Joel, not dissimilar, are they? Okay, we'll go to the 90s.
Can I actually request some Elton John? Is that allowed? Are we allowed to do requests?
Can you play one I know? I've had that request many times before.
I'd like Elton John, your song.
I think you'll know.
Elton John, your song.
I think you'll know this one, James. Trust me, you'll know this one.
Okay.
This is from the 90s.
Is it so Sally can wait? She knows it's too late as she's walking on by.
How the hell did you get from those chords? That is unbelievable.
I'm just a genius. I've been giving them all a chance all this time. I'm ready.
She's been going soft on them. That is mighty impressive because that is 4 chords of C and 4 chords of F, which is about the start of 1 million songs. But blimey. Props. Was
Please shout it quicker. I'm not playing again.
Steph, what's wrong, love? How have we displeased you?
Because she shouted, but just slightly after, you know.
Oh, you've got to be quick, darling. Got to get that broady forearm. You know, he's got to smack that saucepan.
Go on, then. Go on. Have it not.
So much rage in this game.
I know, I'm sensing it. I know. I'm
getting so angry.
Okay, right. Here's the 70s one. This is late 70s. This is easy. You will get this one.
Okay. And then I had a glass. And to be fair, I maybe didn't say my name.
Was a pain in the ass.
Did you not say? Oh, I think you need to. You know, it's quite hard to hear that leaf blower thing you've got.
I realised
that a bit more cuts through a bit because you were the first one I heard.
Hang on, let me turn up the max suction for you, so it's a bit loud. There we go, sorted.
Yes, but that was definitely Ellie, was it? I think that was Ellie.
Go for it, Ellie. Take it away. Take it away, Ellie.
I've done it now.
I think she's got it. Yeah, I heard you singing Heart of Glass. So that's a point to Ellie. That's the end of round 2 already. So, what scores on the doors, please, Mr. Smith? How are we doing? Everyone's on the board. I know that much. He's calculating. You hear the cogs whirring. Or is he? Is he going to leave in the lurch?
I think he's got the chippy.
Ooh. Oh, look at that. Draw between Ellie and Dave.
Deadlock.
Bounce back.
Steph, come on, girl. What's going on? You've got the second half to go. Okay, this is where you all join together. Peace and love, guys. You've got to take on my challenge. Okay, I'm going to put 2 things together, two tunes together. And you have to, don't shout out if you get 1 because you have to get 2. And you have to get 2 before you can say it. But you can like combine with each other. I'd say about 30 seconds and then have a discussion. See if you can beat all the all-comers from the requests coming through. Okay, so have a listen to this. It's only 30 seconds long.
I know one of them. James Bond. My Delilah. Delilah and Mission Impossible. Is it? Hello?
What were the 2 then, guys?
Yeah, defo Delilah.
Yeah. And what was the other one?
Mission Impossible.
James. Well, who said James Bond?
James Impossible.
James Bond, Mission Impossible.
It's James Bond, not Mission. This is.
I thought it was Mission Impossible as well.
It was James. Delilah in the style of James Bond. You see how it works?
Nice.
Oh, what?
That's great.
I think you got both of those, Steph. We got one more of those. One more of those. Okay. I don't know if anybody's coming. James Bond. Hey, you are. Carol Clark. Hi, Carol
Clark.
Just a couple of seconds too late, but Carol was right on the money. Okay, a completely different one of those. 2 tunes mashed together, okay? I'm just going to tell you this. This is a pop tune in a classical style. It's not 2 tunes mashed together. You have to try and work out what the pop song is, but it's in like a Mozart, Beethoven style, okay?
One Direction song or
how are you doing with that?
Really bad.
Really bad?
I know.
Okay.
Was it ABBA?
It was ABBA. It was ABBA. No, not Mama. Shall I do it again? I'll do it a bit slower. I'll make it a bit more obvious, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, Mama! What?
Waterloo.
Well done. Waterloo. I think. Do you know what? I think we have to give that to Graham Story there. Some from the comments. I think he jumped in just in front of you. Well, there you go, Graham Story. Graham, you win a night out with Stephanie and Ellie. Graham, with James and Dave as chaperones.
I'll drop you off.
coming to me bar.
Well done.
We won't pick you up again.
Thank you for playing the challenge. I think that's 1-1 between the panel and the audience there. Okay, so we're on round 3. This is absolute classic. This is a very, very recognisable intro from the 70s.
Stephanie Ed! It's a god-awful small affair to the girl with outy hair, but her mother is yelling no, and her father is told her to fuck off. David Bowie, Life on Mars, 1971 or 3.
I think, you know what, Steph? I want to do an album with you. I want to do an album called Stephanie Ed Sings the Fuck Out of It. But you are absolutely right. Do you know the title? You got all the words there.
Life on Mars, David Bowie.
Life on Mars. Oh,
from the Hunky Dory album, was it?
Steph's coming back.
Stardust. Come on.
Okay.
Dave, we need to get our game together here, mate.
Do that was fast. Together, boys. I'm just trying to decide what to do here. Okay, we're gonna go to the teens again for this one. This is an absolute monster hit. Jump in quick. As much as you can, guys. Come on.
Can you do the beginning again?
Oh, we've reached the end
It's
anyway.
Uptown Funk.
Yes.
Oh!
Well, who said that? Uptown Funk for James stepped in there.
It was Uptown
Guys, we've
Funk by
got 15
Dave
seconds left. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching Acapellahaha.
Who's won?
Who's won?
Yeah,
Who's won? Quickly. Stephanie's the winner.
winning. Okay, right. Cool.
Oh, she snatched it at the end. Guys, thank you so
Bye,
much, everyone.
everyone.
Brilliant. Thank you to James. Thank you to Dave. Thank you to Eddie. Thank you to Steph. Well
I'm
played,
going to go
guys.
spend
Bye.
night with my Hoover.